Okay, we are immediately back, and the driving mechanics in this game are weird. I'm used to like having the back R button be like the gas, but no, the A button in this game is the gas.
Why is that weird?
Because I'm used to like playing racing games where the gas is like the R2, or in this case the RT for Xbox controllers.
That's weird to me.
In this game, it's the A button for the gas.
So,
I'm not used to it.
too bad, Jay. Deal with it.
I'm gonna have to.
You have no choice.
Nitro! Nitro! Oh god. I still find it weird that the tires on this thing are pickles.
They work,
They're tiny too.
and they can support that giant sandwich.
With two people inside.
Well, fish.
Well, sponge and starfish.
Yeah, fish. Well, yeah, fish.
I'd say we wouldn't really call Spongebob a fish.
He's a plant.
Are sponge plants?
Yeah.
This is a Grand Theft Auto, but in SpongeBob. This is essentially what it is.
All SpongeBob does is destroy the town when he drives.
True. Except in this game, instead of it being him,
He's perfectly fine.
he's perfectly fine with. I'd say, I understand I'm going the wrong way again. I'm collecting dumbbells. So I can get upgrades. So I can give SpongeBob another Krabby Patty health. I mean that literally.
I know, that's why I face.
Let's say SpongeBob and Patrick both have 4 Krabby Patty health points. Because I upgraded their health first.
Why?
Because I don't want to die super fast.
No, I mean, why does this game exist?
I don't know. But you gotta admit, for a game that's supposed to be made for kids, these levels are kind of long. I think it took me like 15 minutes just to finish the level Patrick had just now.
I don't know, Jade. I came in at the end of an episode.
Well, you're here for the start of one, but then you're here for the end of it.
Yeah, I don't remember the start of it. I
It's
just know what
essentially,
happens according to the movie.
I would say, essentially what happens is SpongeBob has a dream where he's the manager of the Krusty Krab 2, and this huge
I know what
fiasco is
happens in the
going on.
movie.
Yeah, I essentially had to play through that part. I'm just like, why do I have to play through this part? This is just stupid. Ow. Because that's when, like, SpongeBob was like, hey, apparently having no cheese on a Krabby Patty when it orders like this huge thing where the police even have to get involved.
I know what happens in the movie, Jade. I've seen the movie.
Wee. I can see the mustard and
Oh.
ketchup flying off.
Oh.
Give me the token.
No.
I don't exactly want to move on just yet.
I'm gonna go see how my dinner is doing.
You do that.
Okay.
For you that's watching, I'm not going to move on right away. I'm going to take care of these levels, these tokens, so I can at least move when I get to other levels. Wait, what? Okay, all I have to do is just drive to get to the end. In 4 minutes. That won't take me long at all. This is okay, right here. Hum, nom, 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 nom. You're back.
I'm back.
I gotta beat a time trial just to get another Goofy Goober token.
Only here and in a pod-induced dream will that ever make sense.
Let's say only in a Spongebob game would that make sense, where a princess asks for Goofy Goober tokens.
Only here and in a dream would I ever hear you say that.
Tss. Spongebob doesn't have a new move, too, for his levels. It's literally just an uppercut when he's wearing a giant boxing glove. That's way too big for his hand. Yay! And we warp all the way back to the Krusty Krab.
Great. Come a big part of the movie.
I got to drive through rings? I love Patrick sometimes. Because he literally just asked SpongeBob, do you know how to drive?
I'm a fan of the old Patrick.
Which actually made some sense.
He was actually funny. I don't like the new Patrick.
He's just dumb. Like literal stupid.
He's annoyingly stupid now.
What about the Patrick and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie? This one.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one because that still counts as old Patrick.
I love this Patrick right now because he just asked questions SpongeBob, do you even know how to drive? I would just said,
For some reason, he never took this card to get a license.
I don't think he can because he has to use the boats. registered by the boarding school he goes to, I think.
Did they ever say that?
That's what we've seen so far.
Well, they never said it, so I'm going to say he can.
Because I know in the where I live, I can use whatever car I want to take my driving tests. So I use my grandmother's Jeep because at the time that's what I was used to driving, and I was able to pass my driving test on the first attempt
Barely.
by 2 points. I needed an 80 and I
It's
got.
only because they said it was a practice test. Otherwise, you probably would have failed it.
Yeah, let's say. Still kind of glad they did do that. There's an owner's manual in the glove department. I would need to learn how to drive this thing. I wouldn't know how to drive a fucking Krabby Patty.
Of course not. You wouldn't even be able to fit in it, Jake. You'd crush it.
Let's see, if that was their size, I'd probably. Oh, hello. What the hell?
Well, you have to live like Sandy where you have an air helmet.
True. I would say it could just be like Sandy, who literally wears just a air helmet whenever she's down there.
Well, she doesn't need the suit, but she does need the helmet.
Yeah, she does. I still love how in SpongeBob they literally have burgers down there. I watched this thing on Smosh where it's like if cartoons were real.
I saw that one. And, like, why would you want a soggy burger?
It's like, and then the thing, he said, "This is amazing," and then like a lunchtime with Smosh.
Yeah, like he ended up like getting a soggy burger. It's like, oh,
In the then in the a lunchtime with Smosh, he literally said like, "Well, it wasn't. It was the worst fucking thing I've ever eaten before."
I hate soggy burgers.
I think it was just mainly because of the bread. That gotta be 3
Soggy
minutes.
bread is disgusting.
It really is that. It's gross. People who like soggy bread, what's wrong with you?
Don't just, I don't care who you are, get off this video and end your life.
Because I feel like if we don't say something, it's like, oh come on, what's wrong with soggy bread? It's the best. No.
No, it's not. If you think that, jump out your window and end your life.
Or go, or don't do that. Don't take Jenna's
Or at
suggestions.
least consult the doctor.
You can enjoy
Well,
you
consult
can
the
enjoy
doctor.
your life how you choose to, but soggy bread's just
Don't talk
gross.
to us about how much you like disgusting soggy bread.
Because we won't agree with you. No matter how hard you try to get us to agree, we won't agree with you.
Meaning food, by the way.
Still, so much. Just soggy bread's just. Ugh. I need to make it to the edge of town in a minute and a half.
Have fun.
I'd say I've done it before.
The town is not as big as I thought it would be.
Well, when Mindy gave me the first time trial, I had to make it to the edge of town in 4 minutes, and I made it there in like 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Still. If it only takes you like 3 minutes and 45 seconds to get somewhere that's not really a big town.
I'd say yeah, this town isn't very big, and just driving the places in general doesn't take very long. Yes, SpongeBob, I know. Look out for the giant hole in the middle of the road that I would purposely drive into.
What makes me the thing that makes me concerned about the laws of SpongeBob is the fact that they constantly let SpongeBob test drive on the road, and he destroys half the city.
I would say he test drives at the school, I'm pretty sure, but he just ends up going onto the road anyways.
I
Yeah.
I'm surprised that in every appearance, SpongeBob doesn't even have to be driving, but Mrs. Puff somehow gets arrested or put into the hospital.
Because of what SpongeBob does.
I mean, SpongeBob doesn't even have to be driving. Like, she'll just get arrested or put in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, in one of the episodes, it was her fault, though, because she claimed everything SpongeBob did was her responsibility.
Yeah, she literally decided like, "Hey, I'm going to give you extra credit. If you do this extra credit, you get your license."
That wasn't the episode I was talking about. I was talking about where SpongeBob became the hall monitor.
Oh god.
Yeah, he destroyed half the city. She comes out of nowhere, and the cops start questioning her, and she says, "Yes, he's my responsibility."
Oh god, you two.
Oh, these assholes. These guys annoy the living crap out of me.
Yeah. They they annoyed me too. It wasn't fun.